What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Casey Kelly. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of my bodybuilding prep series. Today is Saturday, April 13th, which puts us at exactly 14 weeks out from attempting to get my natural pro card. Now I have an extremely exciting video for y'all because I'm showing you a full day of eating while I'm on prep with all the calories and macro totals for each meal and for the entire day. And I'm not just stopping there. I'm gonna be giving all the amounts of every single food I eat with each meal, all the supplements I take, and anything else that I put into my body today. And even better than that, I'll be telling you why I'm eating, what I'm eating, when I'm eating it, so that you can take some of these principles and apply it to your own diet, because you shouldn't be copying me exactly, because everyone's diet, caloric, and nutritional needs are completely different based on a bunch of different factors. But before I get into any food, I owe y'all a physique update at 14 weeks out to see what progress we've made in the last week. Today I woke up at 180.2 pounds, which puts us at about a 3-pound loss from last week, which makes sense with what I did with my calories and cardio. I'll tell y'all a little bit more about my game plan later. That puts us on really good track, and I want to show y'all what I look like at 180 pounds at about 6 feet tall. This is no pump in the morning with no food in me. Honestly, I think we're looking a lot better and a lot leaner. Let me know in the comments if you think so too. But I think we're exactly on track, if not a little bit ahead of schedule, which is exactly what I want to see. But now, without further ado, let's get into the meals because it's 11 o'clock and I'm really hungry. Meal number one is now upon us, and I'm making a concoction of cream of rice, oats, protein, and almond butter. And a lot of people always ask me how I make this when I post it. I'm talking about like a bunch of people, so I'm just gonna show you how to make it from start to finish. So you're gonna start, obviously, your scale. We're on prep, we gotta weigh things, and a bowl. Then you're gonna take your cream of rice, put however much you want in there that fits into your macros. Bam, right in there. Then you're also gonna throw some of your oats in there. Bam, you got your oats in there. A little bit of salt in there too. You're gonna wait for your hot water to warm up. Then you're gonna fill it up with hot water. How much? I don't know, I'll show you, look. That's what it looks like, and then I'll show you how much water I put. It's kind of like an experiment. Once you got the water, you do a little stirry, right? Then we're gonna throw it into the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, now you take it out, you stir it up, and you wait until it's like the consistency I'm about to show you in a few seconds. And you keep doing that process for, I don't know, 2 or 3 more times. I'll show you what it looks like when the finished product is ready. For 30 seconds, only heat it for 30 seconds. Don't do it for another minute and a half, you'll get concrete. If you see now, we got it at the texture that I like it. You can kind of make it like concrete if you want, but I like it nice and creamy like this. And now it's time to add our add-ins in there. Going in, this will make it nice and even more creamy and smooth and delicious and give us some healthy fats. And now for our protein, we gotta add the very best protein. Rise, chocolate cookie blast, code Casey. It's pretty much like a brownie bowl, but don't add your protein until after you heat it, because if you do, it will taste like butt. Now let me tell you exactly the amounts that I'm eating. Now that meal number one is in front of us, I gotta let y'all know everything that's in it and why I'm eating it. We have 65 grams of cream of rice, 15 grams of oats, 25 grams of almond butter, and 50 grams of this Rise chocolate cookie blast protein. And you might be like, why are you not just having all oats? I have IBS and it makes it really hard for my stomach to digest fiber and everything gets blocked up. And it's not a good scenario. So we do mostly cream of rice because it digests a little bit faster. We have that almond butter in there for some healthy fats and for it to digest a little bit slower, but to not upset my stomach. Then we got protein in there because of course we need protein in every single meal. Also with meal number one, I take my creatine and I take my daily supplements. I have magnesium, fish oil, a multivitamin, vitamin D, and a probiotic. Keeping it pretty simple. Just make sure everything is in check and we're running healthy. But without further ado, I am going to thoroughly enjoy this because I am extremely hungry, and then I will catch you guys at meal number two. Meal number 2 and the pre-workout meal is now served. We kept it super simple because I want to be able to digest everything while I go to the gym. I don't want any stomach issues or anything like that. So I have 6 ounces of 93.7 grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef, 225 grams of white rice, 2 servings of sugar-free Polynesian sauce, a little bit of hot sauce, and lettuce right here just to beef it up and to give it some crunch. This is an absolutely delicious meal. It's higher carb, lower fat, and moderate protein, again, just to make sure everything's getting through our system. We're able to use the carbs in this meal for our workout and they're not digesting during our workout. I normally take about an hour to an hour and a half to eat this before I train. And I have to let y'all know, with every meal I drink just water. There's nothing else to it. And then I'll catch you guys in the car to show y'all what I'm mixing up for my pre-workout concoction. While I eat some of this, I actually want to tell y'all a little bit more about my plan for prep and why I drop calories. So you'll find out at the end of the video, or I guess the title will probably say too. I'm eating 2,600 calories. I was eating 3,000 calories at the beginning of prep, and then I dropped it down to 2,600 and up cardio to about 20 minutes, 4 days a week, which isn't bad at all. But I did that because I want to almost front load prep. I want to make sure that I'm ready first off, and I want to make sure that I get a lot of the fat off at the beginning, so then when I'm super fatigued and don't have a lot of body fat left and feel bad, I don't have to continue to push. So you'll probably see my calories here in the next few weeks drop a little bit more, and then hopefully by the time, I don't know, 6 weeks out, 4 weeks out rolls around, I'm actually able to increase my calories closer to maintenance. Let's say my maintenance by the end of prep is 3,000 calories and I'm eating 2,000. I can increase to 2,600 and still be losing weight. I'm just losing weight at a slower pace. So if I'm able to do that by the end of prep, that would be absolutely amazing, because then your reverse diet almost starts before prep is even over, but you're still losing some fat and you're not jeopardizing anything. That's how I'm going about it. I think I'm on track for 14 weeks out. So we are doing good things over here. I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna head over to the car so y'all can check out my pre-workout concoction. Go check me out. I say right foot creep, oh my God, you're creasing the Jordans. You're creasing the Jordans. They're just shoes. Now let me tell you the pre-workout I'm drinking. I know, cleanest gritty you've ever seen, but now it is time for me to tell you what I'm actually taking as my pre-workout. We have some Rise Pink Splash right here. This has been my favorite flavor recently. Sleeper flavor, but super good. I'm also pairing it with the Rise Pink Splash Hydration Stick. And you're like, why are you drinking a hydration stick? Well, pretty much to be hydrated. Being hydrated gives you a good pump. Also, why I'm taking this: caffeine gives you energy, a little bit of pump in there, and also some focus products in here as well. All around pre-workout. And then I also take about 4 or 5 pump caps. And you're like, okay, well, if you're already taking pre-workout, what are the pump caps for? It's for an even better pump. There's pretty much just nitrates in here, which are vasodilators. Sciencey words for it's gonna get you a big, fat, nasty pump. That's why I take what I take. I told y'all I was gonna tell you everything I put into my body and why I put it into my body. So there you have it. Let's go crush an absolutely nasty pull day. We're hitting back and biceps. I'm sure we're gonna get a good pump because we have our nutrition on point. Let's go in there and crush it. No pun intended, it's Crush It Coliseum. We're keeping this back and bicep day super simple. You don't want to overcomplicate your training. We're doing 1 upper back movement, 2 lat movements, 1 rear delt, and 2 biceps. We're getting in, we're getting out. We're working as hard as we can, and that is all we can do. So let's get back into working real hard.
Pilkington is now done, and I am honestly getting a really good workout in despite being here for an hour and a half already. That's not ideal for me, but we are working hard and I am getting a pretty decent workout. But yeah, I don't like being in here longer than an hour and a half. I still have biceps and the treadmill left to go, but that's kind of to be expected when I'm just filming on my own, so I'm okay with it. But yeah, we have biceps, then we have cardio. We're headed over to the incline treadmill for about 20 minutes, nothing too serious, and then we're gonna get into our post-workout meal. But if you have made it up until this point of the video, comment hard work, because again, we're working as hard as we possibly can. I wanna see if y'all are sticking around for the training part. You're not just skipping to the eating portions. Comment hard work if you've made it up until this point of the video, and drop it a like, because it's free, man, and it helps me out. Let's get back into working hard. Workout's done. I actually didn't do my cardio yet because I'm already a little bit behind on a meal and I have a 20-minute drive to get home. So we're actually gonna do the cardio at the neighborhood gym after I eat. I told y'all I'd be honest with you, so I'm just being straight up honest here. But on the ride home, I am having 2 caramel rice cakes. It's 100 calories. It's 22 grams of carbs. All that's gonna do is get some carbs in me, start replenishing my glycogen stores, and just make sure that I don't go hypoglycemic and feel all lightheaded on the drive home. So I'm gonna eat those on the way home, and I think my girlfriend is preparing me a delicious post-workout meal for when I get home. So I will catch y'all when I'm at home. Fingers crossed she actually made the meal. I believe in her though. Post-workout meal is in front of me, and I'm gonna talk as little as possible because I'm really hungry and I wanna eat. But this meal looks very similar to the meal that I had pre-workout, because it is. We have 6 ounces of beef, 150 grams of white rice. We knocked that down because I also had the caramel rice cakes in the car. We have lettuce, and then I mixed it up with some sugar-free teriyaki sauce. Instead of the sugar-free Polynesian sauce, that's an easy way to mix your meals up, especially on prep. Just use different sauces. The meal tastes different, but you want your pre and post-workout meals to be super similar. High carb, moderate protein, low fat, because that's the way to do it. I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna get my cardio in, get my steps in, and make sure we're hitting all our goals for the day. After that, I think I'll catch you at meal number 4. Meal 4, lamb and rice kibble. I did my cardio, I got all my steps in, I showered up, and now our 4th meal of the day is in front of us. But this meal has a very specific name to it. If you know it, say it with me. This is the pre-Fortnite meal. You heard me correct. I just got a PS5. I'm excited to play on it. Have not played on it yet, but before I can do that, I have to show y'all exactly what I'm eating. These might look a little strange to you. They are homemade tortilla chips with 3 corn tortillas, a couple sprays of avocado oil, and some salt. We have a guac cup right here. That's about 90 calories of fat. And we also have 140 grams of chicken right here with some salsa verde on top. Healthy fats, our protein, a little bit of sauce that's just veggies, and just a little bit of carbs. I normally taper my carbs down into the night because I only really want my carbs around my workout window and before my workout to be fueling my muscles. But this is meal number 4, the pre-Fortnite meal. I will update y'all if I get any wins. It's not looking great because the past few days haven't looked great, but I'm gonna enjoy this and just check out the crunch on these things. They're amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna enjoy this, then I'll catch up with y'all. Not that this has anything to do with bodybuilding or a full day of eating, but if you see that screen right there, that is the first victory royale on this PS5. I had to document it. Check me out. I should be a Fortnite pro. Chat, clip that. We have Mealington number 5 in front of us now, and I like keeping it super simple. It's almost midnight, so I just want to get the day over with. I want to get something in quick. So we have 28 grams or 1 serving of almonds, and then we have 60 grams of this Rise chocolate peanut butter cup protein. It's really, really good, and I really enjoy it. It's a sweet treat with a little, I was gonna say salty nuts, but with something salty there. And that brings my calorie and macro total for the day to 2,593 calories, 215 grams of protein, 256 grams of carbs, and 75 grams of fat. I split it up that way because it's enough protein to keep all my muscle. It's enough carbs to fuel my workout,
and the 75 grams of fat is still gonna keep our hormones in check. I don't really wanna get much lower than that on prep. That's the way that I have it planned out right now. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you wanna support me, all the clothes I wore today were from Young LA. All the supplements I took were from Rise Subs, and the Helimixes are from Helimix. You can use code Casey on all that to save some money and support me. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what else you wanna see during prep. I will catch you in the next YouTube video. Peace.